Hello everyone and welcome to what could possibly be our final, maybe, we'll have to see if anything more is added to the scare zones, but the scare zones are pretty much ready to go. But this could be our final HHN update before the event starts next week. I noticed just now over at the Universal Studios store, some merchandise showed up, so I'll show you guys that. But today, my focus is going to be the menus for the restaurant, the pop-up tent restaurants, which have popped up around the park. I need to get pictures for our guide, so I'm gonna do that. But I'll also show you guys the menus here in our video. So let's get going. So not much has changed in the Lights, Cameras, Action Eddie's Revenge Scare Zone. Our last update, these riser platforms were up here, but we now know, as you can see, those are going to be for projectors. So clearly they're going to be projecting stuff up here on the facade here in Hollywood. And a few little props have been added to the stages. Here's Invasion. Got a little UFO down there, some rocks. Lots has been added to the Treeks and Foons little stage here. Lots more props, lots more candy. Got some candy corn back here, some lollipops. So a little bit more added to that stage. And I'll walk down here and show you guys the Vamp 55. And still no idea what this one is over here. Looks like an ice cream cart has been added to the Vamp 55 set piece. And a few of the, what are those called? Like megaphones, I guess you could say. And then the one that is a mystery. They've added some tombstones to it. And it looks like there's a trigger right there. So we'll have to wait and see what this is. Alrighty, we are now over here in the Gorewood Forest scare zone in Central Park. And it looks like they've added these. Come over here by the fence. Looks like they've added these white vines throughout pretty much all the trees on this side of the fence. I don't know if they're gonna light up or they're glow responsive or what. But here's some more of them. It looks like they may have lights on the inside of them. But they go all the way up the trees. Over here we have a harpoon with a body covered up. Some more details have been added to the Terra Corrientes logo up here with some skulls and stuff. Giant boo hole here for scare actors to hide in. Something covered up here. Usually when it's covered up like this, it's either a body or blood and guts or something that's not appropriate for the day guests. Got another boo hole over here with one of the symbols up here. I think this is Terra Mines, yeah. There's like a pickaxe. I worked this scare zone back when this event was going on, so this is like home to me. This was the haunted house where you wore the helmet and it had the flashlight on it. Really cool to see that returning. Another harpoon with what looks like to be like a body or something. Got another flag over here. Another one of those tangled vine boo holes over here. Looks like some sort of mine cart or something here with something covered up. You have the logo there. Again, it looks like all the trees on this side of Central Park are covered in these white vines. They're on this tree. Looks like I can see some red right there. Some red, looks like rope lighting or something. There's another boo hole over here. Got like a carriage over here. And there is one tree on this side over here by this house where sometimes Scooby-Doo and his gang meet that has the, yeah, it's definitely red rope lighting. So I'm guessing it'll light up red. And that's it for the Gorewood Forest scare zone. All right, like I said, the main focus of this video is going to be to check out the food menus, which have popped up at all the themed food areas. Obviously, this one is themed to BeetleJuice with the twisted taters. And let's not waste any time and check out the menu. We have twisted taters. Obviously, you got your usual seasoned salt, garlic, parmesan, sour cream, and chives, ghost pepper. Blood and guts taters. Twisted taters smothered with chili and roasted pepper queso. And they've done this one before, the twisted frankencoil. It's basically a hot dog and twisted taters on a skewer together. The twisted blood and guts. And then they have ghoul juice, mango rum punch featuring Meyer's original dark rum with cherry brandy, lime, and a dash of allspice bitters. It looks like they are gonna have souvenir cups. And then they have soda and bottled water and that sort of thing. So, really cool looking. Now, the two food booths that are over here by the SpongeBob store, this is gonna be the Haunting of Hill House food location. And I'm not quite exactly sure what this kind of like brick kind of mausoleum graveyard themed one is going to be. Neither one of these have the menus up yet. So we'll have to definitely check back for these two. One thing that's really interesting is here in the Simpsons area where they usually have the chainsaw brigade chasing around people with chainsaws. Normally by now they have lighting installed up on top of the Krusty Burger mows that kind of shine down here, but I'm not seeing any of that yet. So I'm beginning to wonder if we're not going to see anything in the Simpsons area for HHN, and it's just going to be kind of a safe zone area. We'll have to wait and see. All right, we're over here by, to give you an idea, there's Potter. There's the Chucky photo op that went up. And there's Simpsons. So kind of right here at the intersection where you can kind of go over to Men in Black or go across the bridge to Simpsons. They have this pumpkin themed food booth over here. It's all wrapped in black cloth. They got these really cool pumpkin guys up here. But here is a look. I believe both of these menus on each side are the same. So we'll look at this one. They have this one called the Field of Screams Gyoza. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Gyoza. It's spicy ground turkey and butternut squash filled with dumplings served with a citrus ponzu. And then they have pumpkin guts, butternut squash, and zucchini noodles sauteed with hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, and brown butter served over roasted. Oh, I'm gonna mutilate that delicata squash. I'm horrible at food pronunciations, by the way. Pumpkin dulce de leche churro. Dulce de leche filled churro coated with pumpkin spice sugar. And then you got your sodas, your canned alcoholic beverages. And up here is the signature drink for this one. It's called Bog Slime, a murky green refresher with New Amsterdam gin, house-made matcha, cardamom syrup, and lime juice. And again, looks like they're gonna have souvenir cups here. So that's a quick look at this booth. They also have pumpkins around the little queue that they have set up over here. So this booth is really cool looking with all the pumpkin theme going on. So just like they had for Mardi Gras, and I don't know if they had it for the summer kind of food thing that they did, but they have themed tables. This one's right next to the pumpkin themed one with some giant claw marks on it. which looks really cool. The bottoms are kind of like a wooden crate kind of look to it, but these are really cool with the giant claw marks on them. So over here by the pretty much the entrance to the Crypt TV Scare Zone, which is over here, they have the food trailer. This isn't a themed food tent. This is a trailer that they've had out for several other events, and it looks like they have different types of chicken tenders. They have a buffalo, they have a banh mi, and a barbecue. So there's a look at that menu. And then they have different sodas for you to choose from. The banh mi sounds interesting. It's hand-breaded chicken tenders seasoned with Thai chili sauce, topped with pickled vegetables, cilantro, cucumber, and sriracha aioli on a soft roll. Oh, so they're on, it looks like they're almost gonna be like little sandwiches. All right, so further down the road here in the San Francisco area, pretty much directly across from Fast and Furious Supercharged, is the other food truck that they've had out for other special events. And it looks like they're going to have Arepas here. They're going to have a carnitas, which is cornmeal cake filled with slow roasted pulled pork, cotija cheese, mayo, ketchup, and cilantro. And they're going to have another one that's cornmeal cake filled with seasoned picadillo beef, cotija cheese. Again, I'm horrible at food, so I apologize. Mayo, ketchup, and cilantro, and queso blanco. Cornmeal cake filled with shredded mozzarella, cheese, mayo, ketchup, and cilantro. All of those sound really good. And speaking of the Crypt TV Scare Zone, I walked through there. I didn't see anything really worth noting. A few little props were added, so if you're wondering why I skipped over it in this video, that's why. That scare zone's pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna head over to New York now and check out the food booths over there. So let's go check them out. All right, so the next food booths are these kind of circus themed. I saw some people on Twitter said they're themed after Carnival of Carnage. So take for what you will. But these are, again, I don't know what they're gonna do with Stay and Scream this year. They've taken up even more space in this area with the truck from the Seek and Destroy Scare Zone, and now they got food booths over here. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do with Stay and Scream this year. But anyways, these food booths, we'll go check out the menu right now. All right, here's a look at the circus themed Carnival of Carnage, whatever you want to call it, food booths. We have the Jacked Donut Slider, certified Angus beef slider with bacon, jam, and cheddar cheese sauce on a bourbon glazed donut, which I believe is this picture right here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Next is carnivore smoked wings, sweet chili glazed jumbo chicken wings served with barbecue kettle chips. And they got the bag of donuts, which is always a tasty treat. And then for the drink, they're gonna have a wicked old fashioned whiskey and Coke. So that's the menu here at the kind of Carnival of Carnage themed food booths. Right over here, there's Mummy over there. This is obviously the Seek and Destroy Scare Zone to kind of give you an idea where these food booths are. It's a good thing I looked because I thought these both had the same menus, but they don't. So this one has some more delicious treats. No quote chance in hell PB&J, deep fried peanut butter and grape jelly Uncrustable, finished with a hot honey drizzle. And then they have Dr. Panetti's confetti batter. These sound amazing. Basically deep fried Oreos. Oreo cookies hand dipped in confetti cake batter, flash fried and dusted with powdered sugar. And then they have Tiny's Twinkies, hand battered and deep fried Twinkies dusted with powdered sugar. And then again, they have the whiskey and Coke over here as well. And then your sodas and your alcoholic canned beverages. All right, next on our food booth journey, we come to you from, right here is Transformers, extended queue for Transformers, which by the way, doesn't look like we're gonna get a theme bar this year unless it's something they do very last minute. But with a week to go to the event, there's nothing here now, so we'll have to wait and see. But there is another one of the kind of mausoleum, kind of cemetery themed food booths over here. This one does not have a menu, but the one that does have a menu is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre themed booth, which looks fantastic. So let's go check out the menu. Looks like they're gonna have Coca-Cola barbecue. It says served with sliced garlic pickles, white bread, and Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. Looks like you're gonna have lamb, ribs, and then this thing called Grandma's Skeleton Tray. It says plant-based sausage and chicken. Then there's gonna be a leather-faced cherry pie. And then they're gonna have a specialty drink called the Texas Heat Margarita. And then of course you got your canned beverages and your soda. There's a look at the roasted lamb spit. So really awesome that they're gonna actually serve barbecue at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre food booth. And I love the cash registers. The areas where you order your food, the registers are themed to the gas station. It says 1974, which I do believe is the year that the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out. So those look really cool. And it looks like there is another food booth over here across from Fallon. There's hashtag out there hanging out with guests. This one does not have a menu yet, so we'll have to check back at this one. All right, moving on down the road here. There's another food booth. This one's themed to a sweet shop, which I'm guessing is, oh yeah, you can see them. Very faintly painted here are tooth fairies. So this food booth is themed to, obviously, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. You can kind of see them silhouetted on there. Let's check out the menu. There's going to be a bourbon candied pork belly, skewered thick cut pork belly coated in a bourbon glazed shell. I'm guessing that's what this is. Yep. A Monte Cristo waffle stick, ham and cheese stuffed waffle topped with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar. Shattered glass candied apple, red delicious apple encased in a shattered bourbon candy shell. And then the drink over here is going to be the Ace Space Beer Float. A delicious combination of Ace bloody orange cider and vanilla ice cream topped with whipped cream and a dehydrated orange. That sounds interesting. So that's it. You got your canned beverages and your soda. So that's it from the Tooth Fairy themed booth. Nothing else new really in the 30 years, 30 fears scare zone. That zone's pretty much finished. Can't wait to see it all lit up at night with the Halloween Horror Nights sign, the neon sign. But what I am going to show you guys right quick is Halloween Horror Nights merchandise has showed up here at the Universal Studios store. So let's go check it out. All right, so first things first here, they have this new vinyl series out. It's a mystery box. They're $18, and you will get one of these 6. This is series 1, so I wonder if they're going to come out with more. They have a Ringer shirt down here with the same artwork as the mask that they came out with, Chucky, Frankenstein, and Jack. And it's got HHN logo on the shoulder. And looks like over here you got your shot glass set. And this shirt's been out for a little while now. Here is the Scare Zone t-shirt for this year. Take a closer look at that. You got 30 Years, 30 Fears. You got Eddie's Revenge, Gorewood Forest, Crypt TV, Seek and Destroy, and then it says Scare Zones over here on the side. And then over here, looks like you got some keychain with the Chucky, Frankenstein, Jack logo. Looks like you got a pin. You got the 30 Years, 30 Fears lanyard. And you have the HHN 2021 lanyard pouch. And here's a magnet set based on these Studio Screamers. And these are $20 for the pack of 6. You got your socks down here, which have been out for a little while. Over here you got some really cool buttons. Looks like you got Haunting of Hill House, Texas Chainsaw, Bride of Frankenstein, and Jack. Over here you have some icons. You got Jack, Director, the Terror Queen, and Chance. And these are $11. Scare Zone shirt, seen all that stuff. Oh, this is cool. You got the Universal Studios Florida plaque with the Chucky, Frankenstein, and Jack. Got a license plate with that logo. And it looks like you have like an insulated mug. It's not a Tervis or anything, with the artist signature Alive artwork. Looks really cool. Let's see what else we can find. Over here is the Jack and Chance Scare Zone. The 30 years, 30 fears. This is kind of new. And on the front, it says 30 years, 30 fears with Jack. Let's see what else we can find. Got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt over here with Leatherface on it, and it says Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the shoulder. Got the Scare Zone shirt, that shirt again. I think we're pretty much covering our grounds here. Here's the Studio Screamers long sleeve t-shirt. It says Studio Screamers on the front, and on the arm it's got the characters: Chucky, Caretaker, Chance, Jack, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein. And then on the back, it's got the logo. Really cool shirt. I might pick that up. I don't have too many long sleeve shirts, so that might be something I pick up. Looks like you have a glass here, Frankenstein on it. The long sleeve t-shirt is, trying to find a price. Here it is. $40. And of course, they do have more of the denim jackets, which I've already picked mine up because these are just too cool. It's a black and washed denim jacket with that on the back, Frankenstein. Really, really cool. Got the socks, got a sling bag down here. What else? Looks like over here you got some Bride of Frankenstein coasters. These are $6. And you got the Frankenstein shirt down there, which has been out. I got some Bride of Frankenstein themed candy over here, chocolate bar. They have rock candy all over here. More of the Bride of Frankenstein merchandise. Got some more of the denim jackets over here. This is a Drop Dead Gorgeous tank top. And here is a look at the mask with the Chucky, Frankenstein, and Jack on it. And what else we got here? Here's the artist signature series, similar to the cup. This is the Frankenstein shirt. Looks really cool. I don't know if there's anything on the back. Nope, just on the front. So there's that. Looks like you got some Chucky socks over here. Chucky shirt. Says he wants you for a best friend. Batteries included. More of the Ringer shirts over here. BeetleJuice leggings with the sandworm on it. BeetleJuice cup. And looks like a wine glass, BeetleJuice wine glass. It says I myself am strange and unusual on it. Got a BeetleJuice shirt, lady shirt down here that says never trust the living. And the BeetleJuice hoodie and the BeetleJuice t-shirt. Both of these have been out for a little while. More BeetleJuice merchandise. A lot of this stuff has already been out, so I won't spend too much time on it. You got buttons, you got socks, you got the poster, you got some popcorn, and got your coffee mug, which has been out, shot glass, and 2 BeetleJuice shirts. And I think that's about it. Got all this stuff. Looks like they have some more of the Jack Buzzsaw cutouts. The Jack shirt. You got some more candy over here. The 30 years, 30 fears candy bars. And these are sweet sour cherry candies. So I think that's about it for the HHN merchandise here at the Universal Studios store. Obviously, the tribute store will be opening very soon, so there'll be even more merchandise in there, which you guys will be able to find probably on our YouTube channel. We'll do a full walkthrough of the tribute store once it opens and show you all that guy's stuff. But this is a good sampling of Halloween Horror Nights merchandise this year. Alrighty guys, that's it here from Universal Studios Florida. Maybe our last Halloween Horror Nights construction update before the you-know-what hits the fan next week. Just over a week to go. And you know we will be here opening night, covering the event from head to toe. So be sure you're following us on all of our social media channels, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, for all of your Halloween Horror Nights 30 updates, because we will have lots and lots of content for you guys to enjoy. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know, what are you excited about for Halloween Horror Nights? What haunted house? What scare zone? What are you excited about for Halloween Horror Nights? Let us know in the comments. And we'll see you guys next time on the next video. Bye.